Now to a controversial new campaign from the underwear company Blue Bella. It says it's intended to show that girls can look muscular and strong, as well as feeling feminine. Well, it involves some of Team GB's Olympic female rugby players, as you can see on screen there, wearing lingerie. But it's been widely criticised, with the legendary tennis player Martina Navratilova saying it's a regressive campaign. Well, joining me now is the Director of Campaigns at Sex Matters, Fiona Mcanena. Fiona, welcome to the show. So, feminism, pardon me for mansplaining, used to be my body, my choice. They've got their bodies, they've made a choice. Where's the problem?
Well, they're free to make that choice if they have made it. We don't really know for sure. But I think that the problem here is the message is not strong is beautiful, which is what they claim. The message is that almost naked is sexy. And that's a very unfortunate thing to associate with sport, where we know that women and girls already feel self-conscious about their bodies. Lots of girls give up sport in their teenage years because they feel self-conscious. And so it's really nonsense. It's quite insulting for this brand to tell us that they are promoting female sport, that this is empowering, that they're going to encourage women and girls into sport. I mean, telling the girls that they should parade around in sexy underwear is not going to encourage them into rugby or any other sport.
But I don't think they were forced to do it. Well, I mean, it's not like they were put at gunpoint and said, you must wear lingerie and do this. They presumably made the decision. They presumably were paid for it. I don't know. But they've got publicity. We're talking about it. They weren't forced into it. Again, I repeat my point. It's their decision. Isn't feminism about women being able to make their own choices? It might not be your choice. It might not be their critics' choice, but they've made a choice, and presumably they're happy with it. And on the basis of that, who are we to criticise them?
Yeah, you might say that, but I think feminism also is about discarding the old pressures on women and girls. That being feminine is what being a woman's about. And the idea that you have to display your body and prove that it's attractive and sexy is a really regressive idea. I would love to see these rugby players doing their training actually in their rugby kit. I mean, it's so ridiculous to put them out there throwing a ball around and jumping around practically naked. I think that it's the brand that's saying that this is empowering, and I say that's not empowering. That is adopting a convention that feminism has tried to free women from, the convention that you have to be sexy and you have to be, frankly, you have to be half naked. So yes, they're free to make that choice, but I certainly am not going to endorse it as a progressive or an empowering choice.
But feminism used to be about burning your bras. They're showing their bras off, and they have a diverse range of bodies. They're not glamour models. No, they have bodies there with very diverse, very good bodies. They've decided to show them off. Now, when it was the calendar girls, that was celebrated. Oh, yeah, you're taking control. You're not bowing down to conventions. What's the difference with this? They're taking control of their bodies. They're choosing to do what they want.
Have you seen a group of sportsmen posing semi-naked like this in sexy underwear?
Yes, David Beckham with his golden balls. That was over billboards the whole size of New York. Ronaldo did the same. Loads of blokes do the same, and that's a good bit of fun. Where's the difference?
Well, they can have that bit of fun. The difference is that women have long been pressurized to perform for men in terms of how they look, trying to be attractive, trying to be the right size and shape and everything else. And sport is not about that. Sport is about physicality. It's about skill. It's about fitness. It's about how you feel. And so it's a shame to take terrific, successful, sporty women and just show them as if what they're about is that regressive idea of womanhood as being pretty and sexy and half naked.
What about if these women thought, I've got an amazing body. I'm proud of my body. I like wearing lingerie. I don't want to perform to the convention of rugby players who are women being big and butch. I want to show us a different light. That's my choice. Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Yeah, and they're free to do that. But I think it's then completely disingenuous to say that that's going to encourage young women into rugby. Young women are under enough pressures already in terms of looking right, being well groomed, all of those things. It would be lovely to see these women be role models to say, you don't have to show off your body. You don't have to pose half naked like a model used to do. You actually can look great and feel great in your rugby kit. That's what I'd like to see. And if they really claim to be inspiring girls, that's what they should be doing.
Well, they look great in all forms of kit, if you ask me. But what do I know? I'm a regressive, sexual, dinosaur, no doubt. Thank you very much, Director of Campaigns at Sex Matters, Fiona Mcanena. Always great, fabulous little debate there.